Hello, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to New Hope. In FS22 there was a Pioneer Challenge and my good buddy, the Tennessee farmer, has brought it back. So I never actually finished the Pioneer Challenge on Alone in the World. So I thought I'd give it a go on here. He's changed a few rules, a few things, but it's basically the same challenge, right? So, quick gist, I'll have a link to his setup video. So, 250 in the bank, 250 loan, normal economy, start a farm, start equipment. You have to use the equipment at least once. A bit like the As the Author Intended challenge. Remember that one? So you have to use it for a bit before you can sell it on. So we're going to give it a go. I have changed from my headset back to my desk mic for two reasons. One, when I cough, it's not quite as loud as it is on the other one. The only issue with this is when I mute and unmute, you get that little, so you'll know that I've, is what it is. So, settings, I'll turn that off for a second, I'll turn that down, normal economy. I think Alone in the World by Krusty and Rusty was normal or hard, so sorry. Seasonal growth. I'm going to turn that off. The Tennessee farmer doesn't specify if you have to have it on. Not that I can remember. So I'm going to go for no. Because no other reason than because I can. Yeah, turn it around. I'm not that fast. Yeah, have that on. I don't normally have that on, but let's have that on, right? Turn that off. Low. I don't want these guys to buy anything. There we go. Bring them back to miles. I like miles. I was going to do, I thought about Jester's 100 challenge, and he wants to do 100 hectares. Now I work in acres, my friend. That's a kilometre square, right? Which is what? 0.3 of a mile. Just don't. So, it is what it is. Yeah, that should all be good. What was that? Game volume 19 focus. 50%? What was it on? I don't remember what that was on. Yeah, let's leave it there. Save. I don't remember what it was on. What a fool. So, new farmer. There's your equipment. We own plot 4 and field 11. Now, this is ready to harvest, right? This is the second time I'm going to record this. The first time I couldn't get the mic to work. I felt just like you, Tennessee Attire. Because I've moved from the headset to the desk mic. Everything went a bit pear-shaped. Although my desk mic seems to be dropping on the mic stand. So that's always helpful, right? May require a new spring or something. Yeah, so you start with this. There's our equipment. There's hop to here. This is our plot of grass. You got a Challenger, cultivator, a deer, seed drill, and seed. Got the standard Massey combine header trailer. and then the farm tech, and then the farm tech trailer. But you know, it's not a bad trailer. It's a decent starting point, if you will. Now, Mr. Tennessee says, and I quote, "If I didn't say it in the rules, then it's not a rule." Yeah, don't ask how I did that. That's just magic. So I think it's daft that you start with this field, that plot of land, sorry, and this field. I think that's a little bit weird. I mean, why would you have a field the other side of nowhere? Do you know what I mean? Oh, I know what I did. Hang on, bear with. I was doing whatever it was I was doing the other day, and everything seemed frightfully loud, and I turned the volume down, and now that I've changed things around, everything seems ridiculously quiet. There we go. Now I can hear the combine in my headset. So, jeepers. This is the field we start with. Oh, you need to place down X amount. I can't remember. I'm sorry. You need to place down X amount of olive vines, trees, plantations, things as well. 5? Was it 5? Of a substantial length. Not, what's his name? Not like 3. Jeepers. Jeepers, jeepers, jeepers. So, I'm going to do something peculiar. Because, you know, I'm a little bit weird. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I am a little bit weird. But this is weak, isn't it? Yeah. Have we got a straw swap on this? Or is it disabled? Oh, straw swap is on. There we go. Let's get a worker starting this. Yeah, that's fine. Poppy pop. Yeah. Yeah. Was I not quite aligned? I'm sorry. Go for it. There we go. Oh, air balloon. Where's... There, it's all down there. It's a mile away. Let's bounce. Excuse me. At least it's quieter than it normally is. There we go, let's grab this. So, Mr. Tennessee says you have to use it at least once. I'm not entirely sure what at least once entails. But at least once. So, if I drive this to the field, unload the combine in the trailer, does that constitute used once? Then I can sell both, right? That's how it works. In my mind, that's how it works, my friends. So I will bring this down to here. For no other reason, but because I can. We're going to need it down here anyway. You can lease, but you can't take out any future loans until the previous loan of 250 grand is paid off. So which is what it is, right? So how is How is everybody doing? I'm doing alright. If I don't talk, I cough less. Small things. It's when I get excited and start giggling to myself. Then I get a horrible tingle in the back of the throat. And then it's cough, 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 cough. For all of you that are not aware, I am an acute asthmatic. I was diagnosed with squamous cell selenoma in my sinuses Christmas. I've had treatment, I've had scans, I've had counselling. I have a lovely, lovely wife who, you know, I've been with her for 25 years. We've got 4 boys, and we're at that point in our relationship where, you know, I could be feeling sorry for myself. You know, you just had your chemo or whatever it might be, and she'll be like, "Oh, come on, please have to get a man up." So, don't be a baby, that sort of thing. Which is what it is, right? That's why. That's why we work so well. But yeah, fun times. It's all fun times. So, where's the tractor combine gone? I don't know where the combine's gone. Over somewhere, I know it is. Let's go back into here. So I'm thinking, swap out, where are we? Plot 4 for plot 2. At least that way, we're in a similar place. That's a lot of money. That'll be, you know, that's where we needed to be, right? I think plot 2. There you go. What do you reckon? Let's sell 4. Because it wasn't in the rules to say I wasn't allowed to sell it. It was just equipment, as far as I'm aware. And we'll buy that. So we're down to 130. Am I stood in the wet? I can hear water. Ugh, snotty stitch. Why can't I hear water? That's gonna bug me. Can you hear it? There's no, there's water here. And there's water here. We just bought this area here. So, are we saying that this water plane goes under here? Or is that water just very, very loud? They can't be, because as soon as I go in there, it stops. Let me check the sales. You do, I know, I like that one, right? We're using it elsewhere, so let's ignore that. That's a good price. $295. Let's go find this combine. How far over did this go? That's quite a long old run, this bit, isn't it? I don't think this trailer is going to cut mustard. Alright. By the time I get there, it would have got back to the top. It's quite a big old field. There we go, let's get this emptied. Are we going to sell it, or what are we doing with this, do you reckon? Well, there's nearly a full trailer load. Oh, that tractor doesn't have a front 3-point. That's a pain, isn't it, eh? So I'm thinking the same as Tennessee, right? Mow the whole plot. Let's, hang on. Sorry. Sometimes, you know, having a drink makes it worse. Whether it's a hot drink or a cold drink. My tea's warm. Jeepers. Number Thomas talking. Brilliant. This is a great start to this challenge. I feel it's just gonna, you know, like a mess. So I don't generally do, you know, super unrealistic anything because I don't. It's just what I don't do, right? I'm not sure. I don't think you can get a swath on that. So what I'm thinking is, run with me on this. If I grab the Pro Bale, I'm sure you can. This thing. Wrap additives. Yeah, this one picks up 16 meters. So if I grab that, because you know I don't do this very often, because it's not, you know, I've clogged that mic so many times trying not to cough on it. I was coughing less before I had a drink. I might start this again, you know. This hasn't gone so well, has it? So if we grab this, lease that, and then we lease the thing. Yeah, let's do that. Not fussed about any of that. Just gonna lease it. £2,000. And then we'll lease this. Stand it there. Yeah, that's fine. Nature green. We'll have a side tank. A black hole on there. And we'll lease that. And I will continue to choke. Oh, and then my tongue is talking. I need a place. A silo. Something cheap. They're all halo. That's £100,000. That's 43. No. Have I not got anything cheap? It don't look like it, do it? That's 20,000. I got the Omatana one. Fancy. Nope. There you go. Nope, nope. Sorry. Coffin fit. Let's grab the Challenger. Head to the store, wherever that might be. I think I'm going to need the menu one for the mower. I think it's one of Game Enjoy's mods, which is brilliant. All the Game Enjoy's mods are brilliant. Get that in there quickly. Is the combine full? No. Where is the combine? I don't know. Right, that's empty, that's ready to go. Let's grab that, leave that behind. The store is out that way. Ah. What's a bridge? I was just to say, how do I get over there? No, there's a bridge. Go across the bridge, you fool. Whoa. Bit of a drop on there. Might have a shifty. See how much it's going to cost to upgrade the engine on this thing. I mean, if we've got to use it for a while, it might as well, you know, work. Do as it needs to do and all that good stuff. There's no point having a tractor that I've got to use for like a season. If it doesn't do what I want it to do, I'm just going to get frustrated and give up with the tractor, not with the challenge. Jeebus. Yeah, I apologise for the sniffles and the snot and the coughing and the frequent pauses in gameplay. And that really what I might do, what I was tempted to do, I'm actually tempted, I'm really tempted to restart this. Go have some lunch, restart, and do this as a time-lapse series. That way I can choke my heart's content. There's just enough. Right. Oh, I didn't see him. Oh, we'll do it later. We'll do it later. Let's turn that back off. The thing is, I like to waffle. That trailer's, that combine's gonna be full in a second. Unless I've missed it, it's probably already full. Oh, Tennessee, what you doing to, mate? This is taking an age. There it is. Combine's full. It says even on it's struggling. Ah, fuck jiggles. It's funny, you know, this looks identical to the white. Other than it's got a different badge. And a different colour. It's the same tractor. Don't tell anybody. You know, I've started now. I've started to waffle. I've started to, you know, annoy everybody with my incessant coughing. This is just how I am. This is just what I do. This is just me. I'm not forcing you to watch. I play because it chills me out, because it helps me deal with stress and my life and the kids and everything else you have to deal with as a grown up. So, yeah, fun times, right? I think the first thing we're going to upgrade will be the combine. It takes forever. The RC where I was going with the mower and the baler and the grass. I know it's not going to be... Just thinking, whilst choking the berries up, Can I even cut the grass? Have I just wasted, 10 grand? Because that wouldn't surprise me. On Farmlands, when we first start, you can't cut the grass. Let's get this unfolded. We'll have a... I need that one highlighted so I can see what I'm doing. Is it above the tree line? Is it hidden amongst these trees? Is this our boundary line? In fairness, these go all the way along. So I say they are on our land. So I stay in there. Put it on. Up and down. Yes, it's cutting grass. And it's cutting grass at a fair old rate of knots as well. I'm not happy with that. Right, let's get a headland in. Why have I got rumble strip grass? I don't know. I just have. Right, I've got to go too far. A bit further. Here-ish? Yeah. We come round. Would that work? Yeah. Let's run at about 270 then this way. It's a fair old chunk of land this way. Down the back it's closer to our field. I don't know why the start plots over there but the fields over here, it's just bonkers. My lovely wife just bought me lunch. She's adorable. Yeah, I don't normally use unrealistic anything. I like tiny fields, tiny equipment. Take your time, stick an audiobook on, and just, you know, have fun with it. But I've been looking for an excuse to use really silly stuff, and as there's no restrictions on equipment and silliness. In fairness, it wouldn't be a MilkThatHen episode if there wasn't shenanigans and silliness. It's just what I do. I play the way I play because it makes me happy. I'll finish this second headland and then we'll grab the baler and we'll collect the grass. It'll just be a couple of headlands. Look, maybe don't get too close to the field because I don't want to pick up the straw. I think you got the excessively large bales on that mod as well, which means not only will it pick up both of these headlands in one go, it'll also give me like a 50,000 litre bale or something daft, which will then wrap, of course. Turn it off. Lift it up. That's mighty loud. We'll just leave that there. Off. Stop. Let go. Oh, snotty snitch. Right, leave it there. Grab this one. That water noise is really bugging me. Can I catch it before it turns around? Probably not. I mean, why would I? No, stop. Freeze. Yeah, so get this done, get this baled, get the grass cut, get the grass baled. When's... I can never remember the best time to sell wheat. Straw is January, and wheat is also January, and we are in August. So we're doing well so far. We're not doing very well. I think we're going to have to upgrade the trailer. However, to upgrade the trailer, we need the Challenger for carting. And don't think this is going to pull. No. A huge trailer. I'm not sure this trailer goes bigger. We've got the Stroutman, which goes over to 12,000 litres, I think it is. So it's higher, but not bigger. Although, if they're going stupid, I can always download the Colossus or the TARDIS stuff. Goodness. Right, stop that. Grab that. Oh, 74. And it's 205. No, we'll stick with this for now. Right, I'm going to grab the baler. I'll see you in a second. As you can see, we're doing well. It doesn't want to pull the baler up the hill. I spent... What did I spend? £2,990 on a pallet side additive. When I got the tank, we might as well use it, right? That's how we need to do. We need to open the help window. 125, 150, 180, 185. Let's go 180s. I think they're massive. I'm not entirely sure we're going to get a bale out of all this. So I'll fold that. I bet you would get the whole head done, and we won't get one bale. Possibly. Look at that, fancy. Right. Get this headland done. I think I'll call it there. I think I need to upgrade the tractor. That's right, I've been quiet, I was eating my lunch. What am I like? Oh, I'm not sure who was watching the other day. And clearly they had their lunch, their tea, their dinner, whatever they called it. And it sounded like, I calf suckling. Oh my days, the noises that they were making. I can't be doing with people making noises while they eat. It freaks me out. That proper freaks me out. 7 bales already. That's pretty cool. They're full. Eight bales. There we go. We have 8 bales at 11,000 litres. They're not pick-upable, are they? No. Not everything is pick-upable. Pick-upable? I ain't changing it. Wonder how much more equipment, buildings I can get in that blue. That'd be quite cool. Right. I will get the harvest finished, get the straw collected, get that mown, and get the grass wrapped. I'll probably draw a circle around our plough land because it bugs me the fact I can't see where the edge is. And I'll see you next one. As always, my friends, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment. Each and every one of you, please take care. Go check out the Tennessee Farmer for a more detailed overview of the challenge. It'll be in the description anyhows. And I'll see you next time. Cheers, guys.